done with the questions?
I'm done.
Okay. Thank you, Team 03. You may leave the meeting.
Thank you, ma'am.
Team SS04, are we ready?
Good morning, ma'am. Are we audible? Are we
Yes,
audible?
you are
Are we
audible.
audible?
Thank
Yes.
you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Make sure your cameras are working. Yes.
Ma'am, shall I start?
Yes, please.
Good morning, everyone. We are Team SS04. Thank you for joining us. We are excited to explore a fascinating topic, the power of sound, how music and noise influence our brain. Myself, Vedika Ojha, and I will be presenting with my colleagues Aram Jain and Navya Chaudhary.
We will dwell into how sound, in the form of music and noise, affects our cognitive functions, emotions, and overall well being.
We hope that by the end of this presentation, you will have a deeper understanding of the profound impact that the auditory stimuli has on our brains. So, let's get started.
Let's understand what sound is. It is essentially vibrations that travels through air or other mediums and reaches our ears. But Arham, do you know what happens when these vibrations reach our brain?
Yes, Vedika, I know the answer. The auditory cortex, located in the temporal lobe, processes these sounds and transforms them into something we can recognize, like speech, music, etc.
Jury, close your eyes and remember the last time you heard your favorite song or the laughter of your loved ones. This is the power of sound. It has the ability to evoke emotions and memories and connect us in the world like nothing else can. And this is going to be the foundation of our discussion today.
Music is unique in that it activates multiple areas of brain simultaneously. When we listen to music, our auditory, motor, and emotional centers all light up.
Do you know music enhances neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections, which is vital for learning and memory?
The concept of music is so deeply rooted in our brain's architecture that it's no wonder it can help regulate our emotions.
Let's understand how music can boost our cognitive health. Research have shown that listening to music can enhance your memory and improve your recall. This is especially true when the music is linked to a specific memory or experience.
Boost productivity with music. Background music, particularly instrumental, can help individual to improve focus, concentration, and work state.
Here, let me tell you about an interesting effect known as the Mozart effect, which states that listening to Mozart's music can temporarily increase or boost your IQ level. And there's also saying that goes, listening to Mozart makes you smarter.
While music has a lot of positive effects, noise can have quite opposite impact. Chronic noise exposure leads to increase in levels of stress, anxiety, and even cognitive decline.
Noise also disrupts sleep, which is essential for one's cognitive health, which may lead to displayed memory, increased irritability, or may reduce focus.
The distractions from background noises can be so severe that it can decrease our productivity and efficiency to work.
On a more positive note, sound can also be used for therapeutic purposes. Music therapy is a tool used in mental health care to help people cope with anxiety, depression, and even chronic pain. Did you know 3 million people received music therapy worldwide in 2023?
Another interesting concept is binaural beats. By playing two slightly different frequencies in each ear, it can alter brainwave activity, potentially reducing stress or enhancing focus.
And yet another interesting concept is soundscapes, like sounds of nature, which promotes relaxation. Many people found out that after listening to birds chirping or ocean waves crashing, it found them relaxing and helped them with clear their mind.
Now that we understand the power of sound, I would like to ask the jury, how can we manage it in our daily lives?
Let me answer this question on your behalf. It's important to control noise exposure. Simple strategies like using noise cancelling headphones or creating a quiet workspace can make a big difference in reducing harmful noises.
And let's not forget the value of silence. Incorporating moments of quiet in your daily life can help you calm down and improve your mental clarity.
As we wrap up, let's remember that sound is a powerful force.
Finding a right balance is a key. By consciously choosing our auditory environment, we can harness the positive effects while minimizing its negative impacts.
We urge you to be mindful of the sounds around you and use them to your advantage. Thank you for your attention, and we are happy to take any questions that you might have.
Judges, we begin with Ma'am Mihika.
Hi. My question to you is what makes classical music, like you stated, Mozart, more helpful to people and makes them more effective compared to new age music like electronic dance music?
I'm very sorry, ma'am, but can you repeat the question?
Yes. What makes classical music better and makes people more efficient compared to the new age music like electronic dance music or techno music?
Well, the reason of is this because classical music is tend to be more calm and more soothing as compared to the other musics like rock and pop, which are more towards partying, and partying is more compared to loudness. And the genre of classical music is calmness and soothing. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am Pooja, any question from your end?
One person's music could be other person's noise. Do you have any ways where you can transform or train your mind to have make a music out of noise?
Ma'am, let me answer this. We can take the example that for one country, it may be a music. For example, if one who speaks Hindi it would be music for him, but for other persons like who is speaking English, it could be a noise.
And we can convert this music into this noise into music by actually syncing with their taste of music.
We should be more understanding towards others' words and try to listen them and not judge them beforehand.
Lovely.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello,
Ma'am
lovely
Meenu?
presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
A
Hello,
great
ma'am.
topic to do a presentation on. Can you share with me your personal experience with music and sound, and if you've used it in any way to influence you in any situation?
Ma'am, the personal experience of what? I'm very sorry you're not audible. Can you please
Your
repeat?
personal experience. your own personal experience, if you have ever used music or sound to influence your actions or your activity or anything that's happening in your life.
Ma'am, I would like to answer this question. Well, we use music oftentimes, like even when we are traveling the car, we use music to brighten our moods or to get in the spirit. Or while studying, we use music to often increase our focus. Or when I'm having a very bad day and I don't know, I just want to relax, I just go to my room and put on some music and I'm already feeling a lot better.
I would like to add that when loudspeakers are played outside my home for late night, it disturbs my sleep, which also spoil my next day completely.
And I would also add on, like when I have to pursue my mama to do one thing, I play this sad or emotional background music, and then it sets the mood. And then it's easier to persuade her to do that. So yeah, thank you.
Smart moves. Smart moves, kids. Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Team 04. You may leave the meeting. Up next, we'll have Team 5 judges.
Judges and participants, just hold on for a second. I guess some technical glitch. Ma'am has left the meeting.
Am I audible, team? Judges, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. Team 05, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You may begin with your presentation. Thank you.
Fame is a mask that eats into the face. As soon as one is aware that somebody, it is already too late to become anybody else. The dark side of fame, psychological toll of a celebrity. Fame, often seen as the pinnacle of success, has an allure that captivates many. The bright lights, adoring fans, and the promises of glamorous lifestyles are just enticing. Like a coin which has two sides, now it is time for the debut of the polar opposite of fame.
Among the most common issues celebrity face, anxiety and depression are rampant. The constant pressure of being watched each and every move, whilst the fear of losing all the hard work with a single word. Substance abuse is another prevalent issue, as many turn to drugs or alcohol to cope with the relentless demand of fame. A prominent example from the Bollywood industry is Mr. Sanjay Dutt. They often are also victims of eating disorders, most common of which is anorexia nervosa, which is obsessing over maintaining a zero figure.
The role of the media is also very vital, as media's obsession amplifies the psychological challenges. Celebrities are under the constant pressure of being where each movement is documented. Put yourself in their shoes for a moment. Will you not feel suffocated? Will you not long for the freedom of your own privacy? It will feel like you're a puppet on the strings controlled by the opinion of the general public.
Paparazzis, tabloids, and social media all contribute to the constant invasion of privacy that celebrities endure. This unending exposure subjects them to hard criticism and judgment from the public. The negative impact of such scrutiny is often seen in the form of previously mentioned issues such as anxiety and depression.
More impact it has on the person is that the life of a celebrity is one of such which, after many betrayals, you come under the mindset that people who want to contact you will use you for your fame. As William Shakespeare's poem, Prince and Flatterer says, every man will be thy friend, whilst thou hast wherewith to spend. They live under the fear of exploitation and fake relationships.
Moreover, it is difficult to make genuine connections as the constant pressure to maintain a public persona creates a barrier between them and others, and therefore they keep an emotional distance. Unlike normal people, they're not able to express their true self for the fear that people will form negative opinions. They are never able to live a normal life.
Always being under the public eye, they must maintain a public figure and therefore have an effect on and therefore have an and therefore often have a fallen apart family and see. Smiles in the shattered heart is all that is left when the balance is burst.
Judges, are you able to hear the participants?
No, I think she got, I couldn't.
Team
Stop.
SS05, I think we're not able to hear you. Team SS05, I think you're not audible. If you could just check your connection once.
The PC used by Manita is stuck
Yes, yes.
and she left the meeting.
There's a technical issue and
No
there's
issues.
internet connection.
Recording it.
I haven't joined.
Ma'am, are we audible now?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Angel, you could also check your mic once.
Is my mic working?
Yes, you're audible. Judges, do we continue with the presentation?
Yes,
Yeah, we
please.
can go ahead.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, sure, sure. Please continue with your presentation.
Ma'am, just one participant is joining, so it's just going to take just 2 minutes. You can. He's already in the waiting lobby. You can enter.
Okay, what's his name?
Ananmay Sharma. Ma'am, is our screen visible?
Yes, to us it's visible. Judges, is it visible to you?
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, and you may continue from where you left off.
Yeah. So sorry for the delay. So always being under the public eye, they must maintain a perfect foe often have a fallen apart family in secret. Smiles on their faces and shattered heart is all that is left where they balance their personal and professional life, which has been ruined by floating rumors. Not only families, but celebrities who are young are more targeted by rumors, so their partners also face the accusation of not being able to keep anything private.
Between friends, fame can alter the dynamics of friendship, leading to envy or resentment from those who feel overshadowed by or excluded by the celebrity's success.
Moreover, it is difficult. Sorry. The high demand of maintaining a career can leave little time for personal relationships. The constant travel, long hours, and public appearances can strain even the strongest relationships. The pressure to prioritize their careers is no less, which, as previously mentioned, leads to emotional distance. With the heavy burden of work, a celebrity may be able to make less to no time for their children. It is not only the family and personal relationships, but celebrities with children are also affected, disrupting the child's ethics of the ordinary world and their sense of privacy. They may struggle with their own identity issues, feeling defined and overshadowed by their parents' fame.
It is crucial that we understand and reflect that they are also humans like us, and being human, we all deserve to sometimes just simply live. After all, we are human beings, not human doings. Ryan Gosling is a Hollywood star who has stood up and brought out how damaging and stressful it actually is behind the scenes.
To conclude, the impact of fame on personal relationship is significant and often negative. Trust issues, isolation, strained family dynamics, and the constant pressure to prioritize career over relationships can take heavy toll on the celebrity's personal life. For those in the public eye, maintaining a healthy and genuine relationship requires deliberate effort and often a support system that understands the unique challenges that fame brings. We may take any questions. Thank you.
Hi. No problem with the glitch. Don't get nervous. It's okay. It always happens to, to everyone. After doing this presentation, has your idea of fame changed for yourself? I mean, as you are young right now, I'm sure you must have always wanted to be very famous people in your fields as you grow up and you grow older. But after this presentation and the research that you've done, has it changed your mindset of becoming famous?
Yes, for me, I always wanted to be, I wanted to be on TV. I have already auditioned for a lot of dance shows, and but then after getting to know, after I researched, while preparing for this presentation, I just got to know more about their personal life, what issues they face. My favorite celebrity was always Shah Rukh Khan. But now when I just know that what his struggles he's gone through, what he's faced, now I see him as a different person. Now I see every celebrity as a different person, the issues they faced, and now it just completely changes my mindset. Without researching about this, I would have never thought that fame also has the dark, other sides. I always thought that it was, always you get a lot of attention. But now after researching about this, my mindset has been completely changed.
Do you still want to be famous?
Yes, I still want to be famous.
You still want to be famous? Good for you. Good for you. Thank you.
Pooja ma'am, if there's a question from your side.
Yeah. I would like to know, has the social media enhanced this dark side, or since many influencers are there as celebrities, which people role model on, so has the darker side enhanced, or it's okay for them to be that way? Am I clear?
Yes, I think social media has definitely enhanced the dark side of fame. With people being fake on social media and all, it has become difficult to be their true self. It's quite hard to maintain an actual personality on social media these days.
Also, social media just enhances, on Instagram, if you see everybody is happy. So because of that, also you get very depressed. I've seen influencers, they do post their vlogs, right? So that they're always happy. So people do get degraded by, themselves. Even I see very pretty people, pretty faces, and, even you get very insecure about yourself. It is not just celebrities, it is we also looking at them, looking at our friends. It is not just about celebrities, it is about friends enjoying parties, seeing their stories. It also affects us. So the celebrities are also human beings. So it obviously does affect them too.
Thank you.
Mihika ma'am, if there's a question from your side.
Yeah, my question is, in the times of social media uprising where everybody can become famous overnight and quite fast, how would you recommend people, or how would you say we can protect our mental health?
Well, there's a famous line that says, fake it till you make it. And I think it has become a trend to be fake on social media, just to show yourself as the perfect personality that people can look up to so that they become popular. They truly hide what they are, and that is no good.
So I believe that everybody should be calm. They should believe in themselves. They should believe what they're doing. They shouldn't get, influenced by others. They should believe in their true self, because, hard work does pay off one day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other question, judges? Any other question, judges?
No.
Okay. Thank you, team SS05. You may leave the meeting.
Thank you so much.
I hope this is SS06. Aditya, Gorakshi, Gauri.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. SS06, are we ready? Can we begin with the presentation?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Have you ever experienced a situation which felt strangely familiar, as you have lived that situation before? Good morning to the August gathering present here. Today, I, Gauri Sharma, I, Gaurakshi Rajawat,
And I, Aditya PM, are here to present our presentation on the topic the science behind deja vu. So, what is deja vu? Deja vu is a French term meaning already seen. It is a fascinating phenomenon in which an individual feels like they have experienced a current situation before, despite never experiencing it before. For example, I knew I had never been to this house before, but as I walked up the staircase, I got a weird feeling of familiarity with the staircase. That is deja vu. Now let's learn how common is deja vu. Approximately 60 to 70% of people report experiencing deja vu at least once in their lifetimes. It is more common in the age groups 15 to 25.
Now, here we are for the decoding the brain's lobe. The brain areas involved in this are the medial temporal lobe, including the hippocampus and amygdala, which plays a crucial role in encoding and retrieving memories that is directly linked to the deja vu experiences. As during sleep, the brain processes and strengthens memory, which leads to potential triggers for deja vu. Now, here are the factors that triggers deja vu. There are two types of factors. First, environmental triggers. External factors such as places, smells, or sound can act as catalysts for deja vu, triggering familiar sensation in unfamiliar context. Second, we have emotional triggers. Emotions like nostalgia, excitement, or fear, which are very strong, can directly spark deja vu moments, linking past experiences with current feelings.
Now let's learn about the theories explaining deja vu. First is the memory mismatch theory, which explains that deja vu might occur when the brain mistakenly signals that a current experience is being recalled by the memory slowly. Second is the dual processing theory. Do you know that our brain processes the current events twice, once unconsciously and second consciously, creating a sensation of familiarity between the present and the past situation? Third is the neurological explanation theory. This theory explains that some scientists believe it might be caused by a slight delay in the transmission of information between the brain's hemisphere, making it seem more like the event has been experienced before. Fourth is the glitch matrix theory. According to this theory, past, present, and future are experienced at the same time, simultaneously. What is going to happen in the future is occurring in the present and has already been seen in the past.
Now let's learn the types of deja vu. There are three types of deja vu. First, deja vu, which is a sensation of recognizing a place despite never visiting that place in real life. Second, deja vu. It means already lived. It is a feeling that you have lived through this moment before, but in reality, you have never lived through this moment before. The third is deja senti. It means having a feeling which you have experienced the current emotion before.
Deja vu has also entered in the pop culture. Deja vu is basically a recurring theme in various literary works or books such as The Slaughterhouse-Five and The Time Traveler's Wife. Some iconic films also define deja vu well, such as The Matrix and The Inception. Famous or notable examples of deja vu in pop culture include the TV series Lost.
Now, at last, we have the short recall of the PPT. First, psychological theories. There are many theories, such as Freud's repressed memories, Jung's collective unconscious, and cognitive theories, which offers different explanations. Now, second one, neuroscientific explanations, which basically focuses on the temporal lobe, hippocampus, neuronal activity, and memory processing mechanism. Last but not the least, memory systems, implicit versus explicit memories, which helps us in recalling information. Second, familiarity versus recollection, and the role of memory networks in creating the sensations of deja vu. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, if you have any questions, you can ask.
We begin with Ma'am Mihika. Ma'am, question from your end?
Yes. How would you differentiate a feeling of deja vu with the concept of creating false memories?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Can you please repeat the question?
Yes. How would you differentiate the feeling of deja vu with the process of creating false memories?
Ma'am, basically, deja vu happens. Actually, it is happening, but memories are collected in our mind. But deja vu happens in the future when we have already seen in the past, and it happened when we are there in the present. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am Pooja, question from your side?
In your presentation, you said that deja vu mainly happens to the age group of 15 to 25, where it is more vigilant. Can you back it up with an example, or tell me why this age group is more susceptible to deja vus?
Man, these age groups are more prone to deja vu because of their like mental hormones. And these are research conducted by various people to find out that it's more common in between the age groups 15 to 25. Thank you, ma'am.
And what prevents it in the later age groups?
Ma'am, it it doesn't. It also happens in the later age groups, but it is more common in these age groups.
Thank you.
Ma'am Minu?
Yeah, hello. Um, what is one thing that you have learned after doing this presentation regarding deja vu that you did not know of before?
Can you repeat your question?
What is one thing you have learned after doing this presentation regarding deja vu that you did not know of before?
Ma'am, basically, we learned that the memories can happen. The dreams and the feeling of sensation can happen. The familiarity between the sensation and the feeling that we have seen can happen in past again. As the circle moves, we can feel and see same things again and again.
And then we also learned about the types of deja vu.
Can you share one experience from your own personal experience?
Yes, ma'am. I have dreamed or felt some at the place that I felt like that I have seen this place somewhere, but I don't know where I have seen that place. But at the moment, I realized that it's the same place that I have seen somewhere. But that was the time that I first. It was my first time when I went there, and that's where I know that this is deja vu.
Okay, all three of you have experienced deja vu? Have all
Yes.
three of you experienced deja vu?
Yes, ma'am, I have experienced it. Ma'am, once I dreamed that I have seen someone. So when I met him, so I thought that I have seen him, but I was not able to recall at that time that where I have seen.
And I have also experienced deja vu. So once I went to my uh, relative's wedding, and there I saw basically a man. Now I've never seen him in my life, but when I saw him, I got like a kind of familiar feeling that I've seen him somewhere.
Okay, thanks. And I think in your age group, you'll probably see more than I do. So good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Team SS06. You may leave the meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
SS07, are we ready with the presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You may start your presentation.
Yes. Yes.
Just a minute. Ma'am, can you see the screen?
Yes, it's visible to me.
From the vibrant colors of Indian festivals to the muted tones of Japanese minimalism, we'll embark on a colorful journey across the globe. As we explore the kaleidoscope of colors, we'll discover how the greens of Africa evoke peace, while the oranges of Ireland impersonate patriotism. Through this colorful odyssey, we'll uncover the hidden meanings and symbolism behind the colors that shape our cultures, emotions, and experiences, revealing the staggering impact of the colors on our lives. Red, a color of abundance of power, is the symbol of many great entities. In Hindu mythology, the color red is associated with feminine power, love, devotion, and prosperity. The story of goddess Durga, the embodiment of feminine power, wore a red sari while bathing the buffalo demon Mahishasur. The red color symbolized her fierce energy and strength, inspiring her to victory. The story of Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity and good fortune, is often depicted wearing a red sari. According to myth, the red color represents her power to attract wealth and abundance, bringing good fortune to those who worship her. But not all that glitter is gold. Moving to the other side of red. Red and its association with negative connotations include bloodshed and violence, vengeful passion, abusive power, danger, warning, symbolizing caution and alerting us to potential harm.
White in Islam symbolizes purity, cleanliness, and innocence. White is worn during the rituals like Umrah and Hajj to signify spiritual purity. White in Japan symbolizes serenity, peace, beauty, as seen as Mount Fuji, snow-capped peak. In traditional Japanese weddings, women wear shirumuku, which represents purity and a new beginning in their marital life. In both cultures, white radiates purity, respect, serenity, and new beginning. White symbolizes mourning in some cultures, contrasting with the traditional black mourning mode. Black. According to the myth, black cats have been unfairly seen as evil due to the old superstitions linking them to witchcraft and black omens. This myth still persists, especially in the white cultures. Black evokes a sense of mystery, superstition, and misfortune to hence the Kali Billy effect.
Green is a significant color in Africa, representing its rich natural resources, agricultural bounty, pan Africanism, and spiritual significance. It symbolizes growth, renewal, and sustenance provided by nature. Green is also associated with healing and spiritual balance in African cultures, reflecting a deep connection between people and their environment. Ireland and orange, a perfect match. Ireland is often called the Emerald Isle due to its lush green landscapes, while orange is associated with Ireland due to the country's complex history with Protestant Orange Order. The name Irange may be a play on words, but combining Ireland and orange highlights its intriguing connection. The LGBTQ plus flags, adorned with bright colors, represent visibility, pride, and optimism. Each color, from red for life
to purple for spirit has a unique meaning, highlighting the LGBTQ plus community's diversity. The flags represent being seen, recognized, and celebrated.
As our colorful journey comes full circle, we have unraveled the threads of cultural significance, emotional resonance, and symbolic meaning woven into the vibrant tapestry of colors. With a deeper understanding of the colors that shape our world, we'll carry the palette of perspectives forward, enriching our lives and connections with the chromatic spectrum of human experience. Thank you and have a nice day.
We begins with our questions. Ma'am Pooja, question from your side.
Seeing your presentation, we definitely know that colors do play psychological effect on moods on our thing. Would you recommend on the daily basis dressing up to the color codes what our mood feels like, or would you have a pattern where you fix colors and wear it as some people do that on a daily basis?
People wear up to their moods as they feel better, where when they wear their favorite colors or some patterns. And yes.
So do you recommend wearing
Yes, it's up to their mood, because if they wear their favorite colors, their mood will automatically brighten up and they'll have a positive aura around them.
Does any of you do that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Ma'am Mihika, question from your side.
Where in your life have you seen colors being used to change or, I don't know, manipulate your psychology? Have you seen any marketing gimmicks or, I don't know, any brands using it?
Yes, ma'am. Red is commonly used as marketing tools because it attracts people a lot, because it has a bright aura and it really enhances a person's ability to get attracted to it. That's it.
Do you have a more specific example?
There are a lot of brands that have red as the main color. Like there's a newly homegrown brand that is Red Flag, and that really attracts people. Like, for example, if there's like a red branding, people will get attracted because it's a bright color and people will read what is there, because it really enhances what a person's perception is like for the brand.
All right, thank you.
Are three of you wearing your favorite colors today? Black, white, and brown?
Yes, ma'am.
As a conscious effort?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Since you're students and you study in a school, if you were given a chance to color your school, what do you think? What choice of color would you use as for the school building or the classrooms?
So we'll use the warm colors because it enhances. If you walk, for an example, if you walk into a room that is painted with light yellow, beige, you'll feel warm automatically. So for that, I think it comforts us and it really feels warm inside. So I recommend painting it beige or light yellow as they're a part of warm colors.
Is there any other color that you think would enhance education in schools?
Yes, blue lightens up a mood. So I think blue automatically boosts your energy and confidence because it just has a psychological impact on your mind that blue is a bright color and it comforts you and it gives you energy to say and be confident.
Okay, thank you.
Any other question, judges?
Good, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Team SS07. You may leave the meeting.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dear judges, please note, there's a technical glitch, so we'll wait for a moment for SS08. Thank you. Judges, due to some technical error, they are not able to join this meeting. All of us will leave this meeting and then we are going to create another meeting link and all of us will join there in the next 5 minutes. Thank you. Please note, this is the last performance. SS08 will be the last performance. Thank you for your patience.